Okay, now that we've gone through the high level view of this Kanban board, the projects organizer, we're going to actually dig deeper into the community solar project template. So here within the project, you can see the name of the project. You can see all 77 tasks here, also in a Kanban view. Um, you can see the different stages up on top. So we're going to go from training to in progress to ready for review, completed, and ignore won't do. And essentially, the way a Kanban board works is that you have these cards that you move from one stage to the next. And usually it's just one task at a time that you're completing before you pick up the next one. Now, um, you'll notice here that we actually tag the tasks with both the team role as well as the milestone that it's connected to. So, task number one is recruiting the community project team, and the person in charge of that is the community organizer, and it's part of the community planning milestone. You can imagine, going through all 77 tasks can be overwhelming. So we actually already have filters built out. So once you figure out which role that you are tied to, you can come here and just filter for that role. And the system will automatically pre-filter out all of the cards that you're not actually tied to. Um, and so here you get a much cleaner view of what you're actually supposed to take charge of. So the way that the Kanban board works is that let's just take this first task, recruiting the community project team. We're going to go into training. So at some point in the future, we're going to have the e-learning app built out, and you'll be able to just start there and learn more about this whole milestone, all the tasks within the milestone, what's expected of you, and information related to completing the task, any templates of documents that you'll have to fill out, very detailed instructions about where you need to file them in Odoo. And so that'll be always probably the first step that you go to is you'll pull the cards into related to the milestone into the training lane. Then once you start getting ready and you're ready to start moving forward with the tasks, you can open it up. And within here, you've got information about the tasks. We're ready to edit. There's a basic description about what the task is in here. And then the same thing that you saw before, we can send a message, which is an email to external users. We can log a note, which is just basically saying it's an internal note only within Odoo that you can see. You can schedule an activity. So let's say you're supposed to, have a meeting or do anything. You can actually be doing that all within here, within the task. Um, if, say, for example, you are coming in here and you need to be logging your hours, you can just click the start button and the system will automatically start to count your time. And so while you're in here, maybe you're filling out paperwork, maybe you're doing research, maybe you're doing whatever you need to do, the system is actually in here keeping track of how much time you're spending on this task. And you'll be getting emails done and you'll be moving things forward with the task. And then when you are done, the system's going to create an entry um, related to the task in timesheets, and it's going to be actually connected. You'll see your name here, and you'll see this was your task, and you can come here and you can fill this in. You could say Odoo walkthrough, and if the name wasn't right for whatever reason, you can just change the name to what it's supposed to be. And you're just logging your time to make sure that when you're looking back, you can be keeping track of how much time you're spending on each task. Um, Even if you're not part of this task, you can actually be following the task to make sure that you're getting notifications about um, the progress of each task. And let's say if you're in here, you can actually move it from in progress. All right, maybe we finished it, so it's ready for review. And then we're going to save it. And then we're going to go back to our project. And you can see here our task here is now in ready for review. You can also come in here, and Odoo has really nifty chats. So let's say you wanted to chat with something. You can say, hey, Jada, I'm working on a task right now. So if Jada was online and you were talking to her, you'd be able to just have that conversation. Um, let's see what else. If, say, for example, you're working with your TA person, your TA support, um, and they want to come in and review maybe your financial assumptions or make sure you filled out all your documents when it comes to compliance correctly, you can just mark the card as ready and you can see that it's ready for review. Or if for whatever reason you're blocked and say like you are in progress and you're stuck, you don't know how to get things done, you can actually put the card and just put the status to blocked. And when you contact your TA support, they will be able to figure out which card you were actually referring to, and try to help you unblock it.